Hey guys, welcome back and happy Monday. Happy 2023. Guys, we made it. We have a new podcast episode coming out tomorrow talking about the highs and lows of 2022 and what we're manifesting for the new year. But in the meantime, it's not really what we're here to talk about. We're actually here to talk about Teresa Giudice, who is discussing her biggest backstab from her family, but she's also getting her intelligence shaded by Kim D. And we remember Kim D. Kim D has been on the show a couple times, and she's always really funny, and she always has the tea. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it's no secret that in the early seasons of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, a war began with Teresa Giudice and literally everybody in her family, including her brother Joe Gorga, sister-in-law Melissa Gorga, and her cousin Kathy. I mean, the only person who really nobody wanted to piss off was Rosie, because you would have got punched in the mouth. At the time, fans were confused by the animosity, though Teresa later shared that the three castmates joined the show behind her back, completely blindsiding her. It goes back to your side, my side, and the truth. It always seems like it's that way. But Carlos King also kind of vindicated her and said, no, it's true. They joined the show behind her back. And Danielle Staub also said, well, she came forward and she's like, well, give me a paycheck and I'll come on and I'll clear all of this up for you guys. Oosh. Teresa's claim has been hotly disputed by Melissa, who seemed to paint Teresa as the bad guy a few months ago. However, former Real Housewives of New Jersey producer Carlos King confirmed Teresa's version of events, claiming that she was in fact blindsided. On her Namaste Bitches podcast, Teresa addressed the biggest backstab that she's had within her family. It involves her brother Joe, Melissa, and Kathy, and seems to reference how they joined the show. That was the biggest backstab with the family. That's what Teresa said in a clip that was shared on Instagram, like the biggest heartbreak that I could have ever felt. I mean, I don't know why that's such a big backstab for them to join the show behind her back. Like, who cares? I feel like you would want everybody to win, right? And maybe if they felt like there had to have been some underlying tension, because maybe if they felt comfortable enough to talk to her about it, they wouldn't have joined behind her back. Or maybe they were just like, we're adults. It's not your show. It's the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I'm a housewife. You're a housewife. She's a housewife. Why can't we all be on the show? Even though Teresa was on it first. This just seems so petty to me. I mean, it obviously went beyond petty, but the way it started, it seems like petty. She said that was the first time it felt like, having a knife in my heart from both my brother, Melissa, and my cousin, Kathy. The metaphorical knife wound from Kathy was particularly hurtful because I was really close to my cousin Kathy, and to me, family means the world. I go by the Godfather movie. Like, that's so me. If anybody ever watched the Godfather movie, you would know. And she said, if you haven't, you need to. 1, 2, and 3. And she said that explains the family loyalty. In the second Godfather movie, Michael gives his brother the kiss of death after discovering his betrayal. Teresa has alluded to this famous scene, and many believe that Joe betrayed her in a similar fashion. Later in the film, Michael had his brother killed. Perhaps the modern Bravo equivalent is refusing to film together or failing to attend the other's wedding. I feel like this is just so, at this point, it feels so petty. We started fighting because we both got on the same show, but I got on it first. But then you would think, if we're all family, why not film together? And you want your family to win, right? Like, if I'm winning, I want you to win. Like Mia Thornton said from Potomac, if I'm winning, I'm not a good friend if my friend's not driving a Porsche, right? Or wrong. Kim D called Teresa Giudice rude after her recent Watch What Happens Live appearance and calls Teresa simple and compared her intelligence to Forrest Gump. Now, of course, she did this interview with David Yonti from Behind the Velvet Rope. David, also another friend of our channel, and he always gets really good tea. It's no secret that Teresa Giudice has a way with words, and the Real Housewives of New Jersey OG is known to fumble her words, sometimes even put her foot in her mouth. It's all about Teresa's lovable charm. It's just tree being tree. Teresa recently appeared on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, where she put her foot in her mouth big time when asked where the President of the United States lives. Yeah, she really effed this one up. Let's just say that Teresa didn't guess the correct answer, which is the White House. If you're wondering, Teresa guessed that President Joe Biden lives at former President Donald Trump's resort, Mar-a-Lago. It's actually Teresa. Teresa's former friend turned. Sometimes I wonder if she does this on purpose, though. Like she knows it'll be good TV. Teresa's former friend turned arch nemesis, Kim D, caught the episode and had quite a bit to say about Teresa's performance on Watch What Happens Live. Kim discussed Teresa's Watch What Happens Live interview on a December episode of David Yontif's Behind the Velvet Rope podcast, and the former posh boutique owner mocked Teresa's intelligence, calling her simple and comparing her to Forrest Gump. Kim D does not hold back. They say, where does Joe Biden live? She had no clue. I don't even know if she knows Joe Biden is the president. And then Andy goes, come on, Teresa, where does the president live? And she goes, Mar-a-Lago. She said, you can't write this shit. If you tree huggers are going to come at me and say that she's not as simple, I'll use the word simple as Forrest Gump. Very simple as Forrest Gump. I bet you that Forrest Gump knew. Forrest Gump met a whole bunch of the presidents. He knew who the president was. You've got to be kidding me. She insisted that Teresa was rude at Watch What Happens Live, and she said there was other things. She was very rude about the other things that Andy asked. I don't remember some of the things, but she is getting rude. But I think, honestly, and again, I love Kim D because she always has the T, Kim D with the T. Maybe she should start her own Jersey channel. But I think Teresa at this point is just tired. I think she's exhausted. I think that it's all family drama. I think she's sick of it, and she's like, I don't have time for any of this BS. I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are, though. So go ahead and comment below. Let us know what you think. And definitely before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And go to the community tab, vote in the poll. And of course, we have our new episode of Hot Messy Podcast dropping tomorrow, which is going to be all about what we're manifesting in 2023 and the highs and lows of 2022. Get ready for that. Love you guys. Bye.